Hey there, baby girl. How you doing? Yeah, I know it's late, but I just need to hear your voice before I turn in for the night. You sound sleepy already. Did I wake you up? Good. I'm glad I caught you before you drifted off. Yeah, I'm just sitting here in this hotel room. My tie finally off. Shoes kicked on that little desk they give you. I'm up here on the 19th floor, high enough to see the rhythm of the traffic and the little red tail lights moving like blood through veins. Poetic, ain't it? There's something beautiful about it from up here, even if it's just another concrete jungle. I've been at this conference center since Monday morning. Today was, let me think, I think it's day 3. The days is starting to blend together when it's back-to-back presentations from 8 to 5, then some optional networking dinner. I mean, it ain't really optional, if you know what I mean. The hotel room? Man, it's one of them places that's trying real hard to be fancy, you know, but it's missing the mark. It's got them lights that take forever to figure out which switch does what, you know. The bathroom's nice, though. I mean, it got one of them rainfall showers. That almost made me late for my first meeting because I ain't want to get out of it. It was so soothing. When I first checked in, I remember thinking how empty it felt. I tossed my suitcase on the little luggage stand and hung up my suits in the closet and just stood there for like a minute. Hotels always have that feeling, like you somewhere in nowhere all at once. Yeah, but see, right now, just talking to you, this place don't feel so empty anymore. Yeah, it's funny how your voice can fill up a space and make it feel so warm somehow. It makes any room feel a little more like home. I had a moment earlier today, standing in front of all them people giving my presentation. I found myself wishing you was there, just sitting in the back of the room, giving me that little smile you do when you're proud of me, but trying not to show it too much. The one that crinkles the corners of your eyes just so slightly. My day was long, baby. These conferences drain everything out you. Got you shaking hands, remembering names, smiling till your face hurt. But I handled it though. I got through the last presentation and made some good connections. Just got 2 more days of this. Then I'm on the plane, headed back home, headed to you. But enough about all that. You tell me about your day. How how did everything go with that situation at work you were worried about? Mm, mm, I hear you. Hey, that sounds like a lot to handle. Well, look, baby girl, I'm proud of you for standing your ground. You've always been stronger than you give yourself credit for. Hey, that's one of the things I love most about you, to be honest. You know, lying here in this bed that ain't ours just got me thinking about the first time we met. You remember that? It was at Justin's party, remember? He was standing by the record player flipping through his collection like you on a mission. You had that little furrow between your eyebrows and you was so focused. I still remember what you were wearing. That sexy sundress with the little yellow flowers, and you had your hair pulled back. One strand falling in your face that you kept tucking behind your ear. When I walked up and asked you what you were looking for, you didn't even look up at me. You just said something worth dancing to. Then you found whatever record you were hunting for and your whole face lit up. You finally looked at me, and I swear, that was it for me. Right there. Game over with. Remember our first real date? That little Italian spot downtown with the chocolate tablecloths and the candles stuck in wine bottles. Man, that place was so cramped our knees kept touching under the table, but I was so nervous. I knocked over my water glass. I soaked half the table. Instead of being embarrassed, you just laughed and knocked yours over too. said, now we even. I'm like, okay, yeah, she the one. She with it. That's when I knew you was different. That's when I knew you was special. Oh, and remember that road trip we took last fall when the GPS died and we got lost for 3 hours on them backcountry roads. Hey, that wasn't no place for us to be. Should have been frustrated, but instead we rolled the windows down, turned the music up, and found that little stream with the rope swing. Ended up being one of the best days we ever had. Funny how things that don't go according to plan sometimes turns out to be the most perfect. Every time I think about these memories, it's like I'm right back there living them. The way you looked, the things you said, how it felt to be there with you. I carry all that with me, especially when we are apart like this. Remember that night we spent down at Cypress Beach last summer? You remember that, don't you? The way the moon hung so low over the water, it looked like we could reach out and touch it. The air was warm, but the breeze coming off the water felt cool on our skin. Hey, close your eyes for me, baby girl. Just for a moment, just for a moment. That's right. Now take a deep breath. I know you've had a day. I can hear it in your voice. Been counting down the days till I get back home to you. Hey, look, I got it all playing out in my head what we're gonna do. First thing, when I get off that plane, I'm coming straight home. I'm not stopping to grab food. Just need to see you and hold you and just breathe you in. I think I'm gonna take Friday off too. I already cleared it with the boss, you know what I'm saying? He tried to get me to run around, but whatever. That'll give us a long weekend. It'll just be the two of us. I was thinking we can drive out to the little cabin by the lake. The one with the porch swing that looks out over the water. It's been too long since we had time away from everything and it was just us. I got a surprise for you too. I've been working on it for a while now, it's something special. No, I'm not gonna tell you what it is, no matter how much you try to sweet talk me. Some things are just worth the wait, baby, and trust me on that. Next Saturday, do not make any plans. I got us reservations at the new spot you've been wanting to try. You know the one with the little rooftop garden everybody been talking about? Yeah, maybe after dinner we can walk down by the river. They just finished them new lights along the boardwalk. They look real pretty at night. I was also thinking we should finally plan the trip we've been talking about. You know, going to the coast. Maybe look at dates, start putting some money aside. It's good to have something to look forward to, Something just for us. Life moves fast sometimes, and need to just slow it down and make time for what matters. And you, baby girl, you matter more than anything. If I was there with you right now, you know what I'd do. I'll walk up behind you real slow, place my hands on your shoulders, and feel how tense you are from carrying the weight of the day. I start working my thumbs in little circles right at the base of your neck, where you always get them knots. Look, I want you to get real comfortable now. If you're not already in bed, go on and lie down. Get yourself settled, okay? Just listen to my voice. I want it to wrap around you like a warm blanket. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it in for just a second. Now let it out slowly through your mouth. Feel your chest rise and fall. Okay, do that again for me. In and out. Feel how your body gets a little heavier with each breath. Now I want you to start at the top of your head. Feel any tension there begin to melt away. Your forehead smoothing out, your jaw relaxing. Let that feeling of release move down into your shoulders. Look, babe, I know you carry so much tension now. So imagine my hands strong and warm, working out them knots. Thumbs pressing in just the right spot, making them tight muscles surrender. Feel it move down your arms all the way to your fingertips, like warm honey flowing through your veins, making you soft and pliant. Your chest rising and falling with each breath, getting deeper, more rhythmic. Your heartbeat steady and calm, down through your stomach, your lower back. I know that spot's been giving you some trouble, so imagine my palm flat and warm against it. The heat sinking in deep, melting away the pain. Let your hips sink into the mattress. Your legs getting loose and comfortable, all the way down to your toes. Your whole body now just heavy and warm and safe. Imagine we somewhere quiet, it's just the two of us. Maybe that little cove we found last summer where the trees come right down to the water's edge. The sun warm on your skin, but not too hot. The sound of small waves lapping against the shore. I want you to feel me beside you, my arm around you, your head resting on my chest. The steady rhythm of my heartbeat in your ear. I said, baby girl, just drift with me here for a while. Ain't no place to be, nothing to worry about. It's just this moment, just us. I'd whisper in your ear and tell you to let it all go. Just for the night. Just for me. I'd guide you over to the bed and have you lie down on your stomach. Take my time with you. Press my palm to the small of your back again and feel you relax under my touch. The moonlight would be coming through the window, casting shadows across the room, across your skin. Like that night at the beach, how the light played on the water and how it danced across your face when you looked up at me. You remember what you said to me that night, right? Under all them stars? You said you never felt so seen before. And I told you, that's because I don't just look at you, baby girl. I see you. I see all of you. I see the parts you show the world and the parts you keep hidden away. If I was there with you now, I'd trace my fingers down your spine. Feel you shiver a little bit. Not from the cold, but from knowing how much I want to be near you. How much I need to touch you. I'll turn you over real gentle. Look into those beautiful eyes of yours. And my fingers trail along your collarbone up to your neck and cup your face in my hands. And I'd kiss you then. I'd kiss you slow at first. You know, the kind of kiss that tells you everything words can't say. How much I've missed you and how these days apart feel like forever. Baby girl, take another deep breath of me. That's it. You know, being away like this in a different city surrounded by strangers, I gotta say, it gives a man time to think about what matters, about what he might take for granted when he's home. Look, that's something I ain't told you before, something I realized recently. Sometimes I get scared. Not of the big things, you know, hey, those I can handle. But how much I need you. How much seeing you smile at the end of a hard day has become like air to me. Before you, baby, I built walls. I kept people at a distance. I thought that was strength. You showed me that real strength is in letting someone see all of you. The good and the not so good, and trusting them to love you anyway. There are nights when I watch you sleeping beside me and your face is so peaceful and I feel this ache in my chest. Like my heart's too full, like it might burst from loving you so much. It's almost painful sometimes how deep it goes. Look, I don't always know how to say these kind of things when we face to face. The words get caught somewhere between my heart and my mouth. But here in the dark, with miles between us, somehow it's easier to let these truths out. I had a dream the other night that we were old, sitting on the porch of some house I ain't recognize. Your hair was silver, lines around your eyes from years of laughter. You reached over and you took my hand and it felt like, it felt like heaven. Like every day between now and then was just leading us to that moment, That's what I want, baby girl. To grow old with you. To build something that lasts, a life, a home, a legacy of love that's bigger than just us. I don't know what the future holds. Life's got a way of throwing curveballs when you least expect them. But I do know this. Whatever comes our way, we're going to face it together. And that's my promise to you. It always has been and it always will be. I've been thinking about time and distance and how neither one matters when it comes to what we have. Because even though I'm here and you there, I can close my eyes and I can feel you and I can hear your laugh and I can smell your perfume on my clothes. Sometimes I wonder what I did to deserve you in my life with how all the twists and turns led me right where I needed to be. You know, it's like they led me right to you. You've seen me at my strongest, but you've also held me at my weakest. And you loved me the same through it all. If I was there tonight, I would wrap you in my arms and pull you against my chest and let you feel my heartbeat, baby. It's steady and it's strong and it's beating for you. I'd run my fingers through your hair the way you like and watch as your eyes get heavy as you start to drift. Your breathing is getting deeper now, isn't it? I can hear it changing. Your voice a little softer and a little dreamier. Your body's feeling heavier against the bed. Just let yourself drift, baby girl. There's no need to fight it. Let sleep come when it's ready. Just imagine my fingers gently stroking your hair. Slow, rhythmic movements. The way you like when you laying on my chest. Almost sleep, but not quite there yet, you know? Thinking about the sound of rain on our bedroom window. That gentle patter that always helps you sleep, you know? And the way the street light casts shadows through the blinds. Those dappled patterns on the wall. The weight of our blanket just heavy enough to feel secure. The coolness of the pillow against your cheek. Can you feel yourself floating now, baby girl? That sweet space between awake and asleep where everything is soft and warm and just peaceful. Look, I'm right here with you. Even through this phone, even across all these miles. Your thoughts are getting fuzzy around the edges, like watercolors bleeding into each other. Let everything else fade away. It's just you and me. I'll stay on the line, listening till you drift off and making sure you're peaceful before I hang up. When you wake up tomorrow, you will be one day closer to Daddy coming home. One day closer to being in my arms again. But tonight, let my voice be what carries you into your dreams. Let me be the last thing you think about before you go to sleep tonight. I just want to say, good night, baby girl. I love you more than all the stars in the sky, more than all the waves in every ocean. I want you to sleep now. I hope you dream of me, because I'm going to be dreaming of you. And I'm going to see you soon. Real soon. Sweet dreams, my heart.